California earthquakes increase. More hits around San Andreas Fault. Ridgecrest quake swarm update. I want you to see what I just saw because it astonished me. We had an average of 1,400 quakes per day. Today was about 1,500, and now that I've gotten onto those same sites that I linked to you, it's over 1,600. And of course, something's going on with more quakes pointing towards the north, towards Ubibi crater, towards the Inyo volcanic area, which is south of Long Valley caldera. And I've also noticed that there are more along the Garlock fault, which are towards the San Andreas connection, that junction. And there's more along, all the way towards San Francisco, all along that line, down from Los Angeles all the way to San Francisco on the San Andreas. So let's take a look at it together because I want you to see what I saw. And you can see if you notice a difference as well. All right, a little while ago, this was down to about 1,400, 1,500. Now it's up to over 1,600. And this is, of course, the California Ridgecrest area. And if we look at this is Alatra. I'll leave a link below for you for this, but if we look at this, we had a 6, I don't know if we had that, which area we had that we'll see. But most of them, as you can see, are, of course, Searles Valley, Little Lake. This is all the area of the Ridgecrest quake swarms. Where was it? Tona, where is it? Trona is where that little town of Trona, near Ridgecrest Little Lake, and you can see the geysers. Argentina had a 3.9. That's not us. Where is it? Okay, that's Argentina, we said. Argentina again. And basically this whole activity, oh, we had a Greece. Where was that? Anyway, that's me. Okay, and a 3.3. All right. And Little Lake again, Searles, Trona, Alaska. Okay, you can see the CA. What was that? I saw a big one there. 331. Again, Searles Valley. 315. So 4. That's not us. That's somewhere else. That's Indonesia, I think. That's Indonesia. The Molucca Sea is Indonesia. Chile is 4. Southern Peru. Molucca is Indonesia. Indonesia again. Alaska. Okay, so you see that Molucca. Most of them, though, is that's Molucca, Indonesia. Okay, most of these 1,600 are, of course, California, Central California. There's 2. We had in Sicily. That must be. Oh, I have to look at that. That has to be Stromboli volcano. I have to look at that. 304 is Searles Valley again. So you can see this Chile. This is all basically California. I don't know if we've ever had these many quakes in California. Every day. Every day, something is going on there, Argentina. Okay, well, okay, so 1,832 quakes. Trona, that's Trona, that's the little town of Trona. Little Lake, okay. 1,800, I would say about 1,750 must be California. Okay, let's go now to this area. This is all the past day. And if I pull out, you'll get a better view of where we're at. Pull out a little bit. Okay. You can see that we've had more, I think that we've had more activity here. This is the past hour, by the way. This is the past hour. And let's go in a little bit more. You even had a lot more around the area south of Los Angeles. No, I want to go in more. There you go. And what's happening in Yellowstone? Sorry. That's quiet, except for the Northeast. That's always hopping. I consider these part of Yellowstone. You know why? Because they're on the same mountain range. They're the same fault line. That's why I consider that they're the same fault line. You see, running towards you know, people say that these are not connected, but they're so big. Look at that. And we say wherever you have the rivers are fault lines, basically. They follow the least resistance. Okay, they going into the area. This is the past day. That's where you don't have any yellows. The yellows are the past week, more than the past day. What was that? That was yesterday. Okay. So the past day would be the past hour is red, and the blue is the past day. You remember we started by that L-shaped. The L shape was like this, right? Remember that? It was like this in the beginning, July 4th and on. And now it's basically a straight line. And we see that most of them are heading north. Most of them are heading north. That's the causal range. Okay, we didn't have them up on the causal range. We had them, like most of the day they were down here. Now they seem to be creeping up towards the north a lot more today, towards the end of these hours. This is the Inyo mountain range, and that's already, this thing here is Long Valley Caldera. Okay. So let me close that so you could have a better, no, I want to go out. Okay, and let's go into that area again. The Inyo mountain range. And that's the area, that little bald spot there, where they have a, there you go, you can see it better now. That little bald high area, excuse me, that's where you have a little bit of a, the stopping of the earthquakes there to the south and to the north is a magma chamber under there. So that's what I wanted you to see, that I noticed this past hour. And the quakes just keep on coming. Now, they are forecasting for, where was it? I keep forgetting the percentages, the chances. They're coming out with these 15% chance of a 50% chance of a magnitude 5, 15% chance of a 6, 8 or 9% chance of a 7 magnitude within the next few days, next few weeks. And so as you go higher up in magnitude, of course, they are not that frequent. But USGS assures us that these quakes, even a 7 quake or 7.3 quake, will not affect Yellowstone to give it any type of an eruption to Yellowstone. Because they're basing it on what has happened recently with the big quakes, the Hepburn Lake quake of 7.3 in 1959 and some other 7.3s in around 1900. And that they didn't give eruptions, so they figured that, but they have been giving, the Hepburn Lake has been giving aftershocks that have been lasting up to today. So, yeah, this is it. I guess all these are making up for lost time. Remember, for months on end, when the whole Ring of Fire was active, it was as if we had the hand of God over California, and it was just very quiet. Well, not anymore. It's the worst place, and it's unbelievable. The worst place in the world as far as look at this. I have never, that's an unbelievable activity. And they are coming out, some cosmologists and geologists are coming out saying they believe that the Los Angeles big one is imminent within the next 99% chance in the next 30 years. I mean, why doesn't he just say 100? Okay. 99% chance of the big one within the next 30 years is what the Canadians are also telling their people about. They've been saying this for the past 5 or 6 years, I don't know, maybe even more, that they expect a major big one in their area as well, so in order to get people prepared. Now, the infrastructure damage, as we said, the gas pipes have burst, have split, the water mains have broken, they have to get those back up. Some areas there in the areas around Ridgecrest have no power. The highway has split in the strike slip fault that has taken place. Some areas have buckled under, like as if there's a kind of a cave-in underneath, and they have problems with the infrastructure. So some mobile home parks, their little foundations have, the cinder blocks have been cut, or somehow they've been damaged, and the some mobile homes have tilted, and there has been some destruction. Well, let's put it this way, the construction problem, the stability of some houses is in question, and some people are sleeping out on the street or in shelters. Thank goodness it's summer and they don't have cold weather and inclement weather with rain and everything. And it's not a very populated area. And the 7.1 struck on a Saturday evening at 8:20 when people were not in bed asleep. They were already prepared by the 6.4 the day before, and they were ready and alert. So for all of you there, please be careful, because I see that there's some kind of even here, there's more even here. Anyway, I see more activity here. And we'll see what happens in a couple of hours again. We'll keep checking in on this. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.